Hi everyone, welcome to Deep Learning Talks in this modern AI era. We want to understand what are some of the ideas or meta ideas that we should be obsessed with and we are obsessed with. How should we cover them in Deep Learning Talks? And we read a lot about all of these ideas and what's happening for the future. How is DeepMind and all the frontier AI labs tackling these kind of problems? And we want to bring it to you. So let us go through all of these ideas one by one. So the first idea that I have been very obsessed with is large language models, large multimodal models. What are these models? We know that these are nothing but transformer architecture models. Will these models lead to something like an AGI, artificial general intelligence, or they might get stuck at brittle intelligence, jagged intelligence, right? They might possess more and more confidence, but not truth seeking. Will they be able to reciprocate the way humans have been thinking, the way our brains, you know, map reasoning, right? So we want to understand whether LLMs will hit a wall or LLMs will be a key component in an AGI system, in a universal agent system, in a general purpose AGI system, right? Which might also have a physical body, right? And if LLMs is a key component, how is it contributing, to an AGI system? Now, the second meta idea that I'm very obsessed with is if not large language models, then what kind of models? Because we need some frontier language models. We need some frontier models as part of the base model of or a brain that can do non-deterministic creative stuff, a physical AI system and in an AGI system, right? So we definitely know that we need some sort of a brain, some sort of a base model. Now, the second idea is world models, right? I mean, if not LLMs, then it has to be world models. Or if not LLMs, is it world model? How is world models leading us to a universal agent system, a great physical AI system, an AGI system, right? Next token prediction might not be passing, but will world models be able to understand the way humans think? Will world models be able to reciprocate the way humans logically plan over time, right? Will world models be able to understand the physical and spatial structure of the universe? This is one of the ideas that I've been very obsessed with. We have not studied world models academically, right? But because this is relatively new, but we want to study the mathematical nuance, the coding nuance, the system nuance of world models, and we are super obsessed with this idea. Now, the third idea is agency, right? Multi-agent systems. So there is a keyword and term in AI which is known as agency, and obviously tools. So agency, tools, multi-agent systems, proactive agents, and the whole hierarchical structured multi-agent system that can behave like an organization to accomplish a goal. So this is my third obsession, or this is the third meta idea that I'm super obsessed with. Why agents or how agents can maybe replace SaaS? Will they be able to, right? Or is it just a hype, right? Then I'm also exploring, or I also read a lot about the old ideas that quietly built AI, right? The deep neural networks, the equations behind a deep neural network, the simple linear equation, logistic regression, all this loss functions, right? Omnidirectional loss functions, one-way loss functions, right? So this is one of the idea which is a little mathematical coupled, but super important, super critical because it has been slowly building the roots of statistics, linear algebra, and AI, and this has helped us understand all the models with respect to their mathematical reasoning. Now, the another idea, which is the myths around AGI, right? So, what exactly is going to be in AGI? How will it impact all our endeavors? How will it impact, multidisciplinary jobs? How will it impact all the current systems that we have, right? Because if we are able to bring up a human-like intelligence, maybe better than human-like intelligence, and that too in a system, and it is also capable of coming up with new scientific discovery. It is also capable of coming up with cures for cancer. It is also capable of coming up with new theorems and also logically proving them with a truth seeking paradigm, right? Not only with better context and coherent tokens, right? So this is one of the areas that we want to explore, like what AGI can bring and what are the myths around AGI, and how will reality be impacted with AGI. I believe that all of these meta ideas in modern AI will give us a multidisciplinary understanding of AI, and it will give us or make us super opinionated, and will help us understand how to think about systems, and how do these product companies, especially all the core AI laboratories, are thinking about AI systems and AI, fundamental AI research. What are they betting on? Why are they betting on a certain thing, right? Where should we be placing our bets as engineers, as entrepreneurs, and as institutions, right? So stay tuned for deep learning talks, and there's a lot to come. All of these areas will be explored in super, super deep details and with deeply researched content. Thank you. Cheers. Hope to see you in future videos.